Hey everybody, Rickaro here. Welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Hearts Unchained X. Our last episode, we had done pretty much the whole world of Olympus Coliseum, but we are not quite finished with Olympus Coliseum yet. All we're doing is that we're just there because there's no more challenges left. So right now, we'll go back in the future quest levels, but right now we need to go back to Agrabah and see if we can find out about Aladdin. Hey, you haven't seen a scoundrel named Aladdin, have you? Rumor has it, he broke into a merchant's house and stole 5 golden medals. That little thief is nothing but a street rat. He must be hiding around here somewhere. If you see him, you tell one of his guards. Got it? Good. Aladdin is a good guy, isn't he? Search the city for Aladdin. Okay, so basically right now, we don't know for sure if he really stole. I mean, I got some points here. He could have stolen it because he is mad, and he's mad because about what happened to Abu. If you did not know what happened to Abu, that just means that you haven't seen my episodes. So if you really want to know what happened to Abu, you might want to I don't know, I wasn't sure, but you might want to watch my 5th episode about my 5th episode. I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, it will show what happened to Abu, and it's gonna be quite. Yeah, I mean, he's still missing Abu. He's still sad, and he probably stole it because he probably wants to go be rich and go live in the palace, see what it's like. Because rich people live there. 1 damage, okay. Alright, and the reason I am making another episode, I mean, I was supposed to make a Card Wars video, but I just had so much to tell you about Kingdom Hearts, alright? Okay, so one thing I want to say. I was just listening to some, Kingdom Hearts soundtracks, and I said to myself, when I was listening to one of the world's themes, Pirates of the Caribbean, oh my gosh, guys, it sounds like a world that it would be on Unchained X, but the bad news is that it will not be on Unchained X. There's still actually one world that we don't know for sure. Because remember when Charity had talked to us and had said that he had found where the Dark Balls came from. He didn't quite specifically tell us what world they are from. He just told us that they're from another world. Now, it doesn't seem that they came from the Olympus Coliseum. So that means there is another world out there that we have not explored. Kind of mysterious, isn't it? And I also do want to say, the reason I'm making this is because I want to give you a lot of information about what's gonna happen in the future, quest levels, in the future, of course, nowadays. The next thing I want to say is that it's only gonna be available for an event. You couldn't have gone far. He must be hiding in here. One of the buildings. Okay. If you actually start the game all over, if you were to delete the game and you had to start a new game, once you finish quest number 6, it will actually show pictures of what's gonna happen in the near quest episodes, and it will actually show you pictures of the worlds a little bit. But if you watch closely, once you start it, from the very beginning, once you finish quest 6, it shows a picture of some big old fish. One big floppy fish. Now, I'm not sure about that, but, I mean, I think I did say this before, but I'll just say it again if I have. That fish is gonna be an event. If you remember the Zootopia event, how we had to fight, those Incognitos, and then we end up getting the Queen Bee as our raid boss. Well, if we do that, then that fish can actually be a raid boss for us. But the best part is that my favorite soundtrack out of all games is going to be the Encounter. Now, I don't know how true it is, but all I do know is that the fish will be a raid boss. And some person on YouTube, he had replied back on one of the music videos. He had said that the Encounter will be in that raid boss. It's that we don't know when. He just told me to do previous Daybreak bosses, but I didn't do him. So basically, he had said that do previously Daybreak Town episodes and you'll actually get the fish. But I don't believe it because he had also told me that it's gonna be an event. So really, it's only gonna be available in the event. All right, and I would just might as well show the behemoth. If you're watching, Thalia, I mean, you did tell me to like. You said it was alright for me to mention you. I don't know if you fought this one, but Behemoth, if y'all guys don't know where his first appearance was from, his first appearance was in the first Kingdom Hearts. And you don't see him till like pretty much the end of the game on part 1. But you see him at the very beginning on this one. Alright, we are now on quest 133. The reason I cut because I did not want to show y'all the rest of the world. I really don't like to spoil too much people. But anyway, possessors. And I also do want to say, there is one world that is going to be in here, but I'm thinking it's gonna be like pretty much like a finale. I already told one person, and that's actually gonna be, well, actually 2 people, and those are gonna be the only 2 people I will tell. It's gonna be a world from part 2, right? It's not gonna be from part 1. It's, of course, the world's theme. It's not gonna be a 1.5 version. So basically, it's already gonna be in 2.5. Now, I'm not gonna tell you the name of it, not even the song, but oh my gosh, guys. The theme is so awesome, guys. I cannot wait to see it. I cannot wait to encounter it. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you if I have encountered that world yet, because that would just be a spoil. So y'all will just see throughout my gameplay. And I am still level 205. Anyway, that was pretty much all what I was gonna tell y'all guys. Anyway, question of the episode. What is your favorite character from the movie Aladdin? Mine would be Genie. Do you think Genie will appear in this game? Do you think it will? Anyway, I should have read that to y'all. Sorry about that. Hope y'all guys read it. And I don't even know if I was going too fast. But anyway, let's get down to business. And I believe we're on quest 134 already. I think so. You want me to tell you something? Like, if you wear a costume that's like long sleeve, and you're over here like in the hot desert or something, why in the world would they make it like they should at least put a little bit of sweat on the character's face at least to make it a little bit more realistic? I mean, I'm not picky about the game and all, but I just these thoughts coming my mind little by little, from time to time. So I think like, why? I mean, isn't that character hot? Isn't Aladdin hot? I mean, you're in the desert and you're walking in hot sand. The sun is like boiling right in your face, getting sunburns on your face and all. Anyway, the 1.5 music, I cannot get that out of my head. This is better to me. The original of Agrabah on part 1, and then whenever you play 1.5 on Agrabah, they sound the same. But to me, I would probably have to say the original is better. But this is still awesome, I'm telling you guys. He wasn't out there. I'd better report back. Okay, that's it. Alright, I did not... Okay, equip only speed medals. Alright, I will do that. Okay, let me take out Goofy. And we need to look for Aladdin. That's my close. I'll put this one there. Alright, we haven't had that medal in a long time. Hey, buddy. We haven't seen that medal in a long time. That's also where it can be a medal where you can poison. And also, like, if I always like to pick a medal that's, like, different of the attribute that I have. Like, since I'm using speed, I like to use a different attribute besides speed because You're also going to be going against Heartless that has different attributes. Just because it shows the target what attribute it's going to be, whether it's going to be red, green, or blue, there can be Heartless that can be red and the target is blue. Alright? And there can be times where you fight all three types of attributes. So really, like, if you're going to be going against, like, questos that has three types of attributes, like red, green, and blue, all at the same time, and you're having a difficult time, I would suggest you to choose the Wishing Star Keyblade and level it up to full max, alright? Up to level 20. And by the way, I never even got to show off the Olympia as much, because remember, whenever we completed Olympus Coliseum, we get a Keyblade. Yeah, so I will show it off on the next quest level right here, coming up. Treasure chest, okay, I had a feeling I was going to be a pretender, but it wasn't. Anyway, there it is. Get that, alright. Gold ore, wow. Agrabah was so rich. Okay, tap you. Sora, okay, you saw the middle, how he had his arms behind his head. He does that every single time, like, whenever there's, like, a cutscene and there's, like, dialogue going on. He always does that. To me, I see that pretty cool, because Sora is over here, the cool guy, and Keyblade wielder and all. That's awesome, don't you think? Alright, there's Selfie, there's Donald, Moogle. Ooh, Avatar coins. I think I'm gonna have to go sell some medals here a little bit. Hope not. Okay. Let's equip the Olympia, shall we? There we go. And you may notice that only one slot is going to be locked. There's only going to be 4 slots open instead of 5. Now, even if you level up to full max level the Keyblade, you cannot unlock it, alright? Because if you play part 1 and you use that Keyblade Olympia, you could see that it was very, very powerful. So that means that the attributes on the, like, if you put slots on the Keyblade, it's gonna be very, very strong. So this Keyblade is very strong, especially how it shows like a power, like you know how it shows like a dark red and it shows like green, I think. Where Goofy is at right now, if you put any power medals on that slot, it will actually deal like double damage. Like, since he does, what's half that, about 7,000, it maxed out, or like 6,500, it maxed out to 13,000. So if you do not understand, like, if there's slots and it says 1.34 and it shows a sword, that means it's gonna boost up its strength in the medal on that quest. Alright, so that's very, very awesome. And if you end up like having to take it out, like for another medal, for instance, let's just say if you put a Goofy medal or something that has like 4,000 strength, and then if you put it on that slot with 2,000, with 2, the number 2, that means it'll double up to 8,000. Or if you put like a Wacka medal and it has 2,000 strength and you put it on that slot, it'll have 4,000. You get it? That's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, my phone was gonna die. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to make like those quick episode scenes. I just really want to talk about it, and I made quick episodes here. And there's Aladdin. Shh, quiet. The guards are looking for me. They think I stole some lousy medals. Look at you, you're like, now you're like, oh. But I didn't do it, I swear. You gotta help me track down who did, so I can clear my name. And we will do that on the next episode, guys. Alright, guys, sorry for the short video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe for more videos. Let me know if you think I should use any more strategies, because I had no idea. Like me, I just think that my Lady Luck is stronger. So if I ever like show off like my Keyblades and you see a medal that should be on a Keyblade and you think that's stronger than the other one, please tell me, alright? Anyway, this is Rickaroo, and goodbye.